Hi, my name is Petey Williams, and I will be talking to you about the TARP organization. TARP stands for the Troubled Asset Relief Program. It is ran by the United States Department of Treasury. This program was signed into law on October 3rd of 2008 by President George W. Bush. The main purpose of this program was to stabilize the country's financial system, restore economic growth, and prevent foreclosures towards the 2008 financial crisis by purchasing troubled companies' assets and equity. Congress initially authorized TARP as a $700 billion bank bailout, but that was reduced to $475 billion by the Dodd-Frank Act. There are 12 programs that fall under TARP general rubric, but I'm only going to talk about 5 of these programs. The first program I'm talking about is the Capital Purchase Program. This program is the largest bank program under TARP. It was established to stabilize and strengthen the U.S. financial system by increasing the capital base of many institutions. The U.S. government bought stocks in 8 of the biggest banks in the United States, including Bank of America, J.P. Morgan, State Street, and Wells Fargo, among many others. Treasury invested approximately $205 billion in this program, and Treasury also provided capital to 707 institutions in 48 states in this program. The second program I'll talk about is the Term Asset-Backed Securities Loan Facility. This was a joint program between the Federal Reserve and the Treasury, designed to restart the asset-backed securitization markets that provide credit to consumers and small businesses. This program had an initial investment of $100 million, and Treasury collected more than $590 million in contingent interest. The third program I'll talk about is the Public-Private Investment Program. This program was designed to help restart the markets, which help ensure that credit remains available for households and small and large businesses for legacy mortgage-backed securities. Treasury invested $18.6 billion into this program, and this investment was fully recovered, plus a net positive return of more than $3.9 billion through interest. Before I talk about the next program, which deals with the automotive industry, TARP's objective was to prevent a significant disruption of the American automotive industry, which would pose a systematic risk to financial market stability and have a negative effect on the economy of the United States. So the fourth program is the Automotive Industry Financing Program. This program was to prevent the collapse of the United States auto industry, which threatened the U.S. economy and resulted in a loss of 1 million U.S. jobs. Treasury invested approximately $80 billion into this program, $12.5 billion to Chrysler, which returned more than $11.2 billion, $51 billion to General Motors, which returned $39.7 billion, and the remaining stake into Ally Financial, which was $17.2 billion, and they returned $19.6 billion. So in total, Treasury lost roughly $10.2 billion towards the automotive industry financing program, as well as a loss in 1 million U.S. jobs. The last program I'll talk about is the Making Home Affordable program. This program consists of many other programs designed to help struggling homeowners prevent avoidable foreclosures. Treasury committed up to $45.6 billion towards this program, and this program helped more than 7 million Americans get mortgage assistance to prevent avoidable foreclosures. So in conclusion, TARP officially ended 2 years exactly after it began. Many people thought TARP would not be very successful, but the bank investment programs under TARP were an economic success for the taxpayer. TARP protected the economy during the crisis and helped keep the credit flowing to businesses and consumers. It is clear to say today that the emergency actions taken by the government for TARP succeeded at stabilizing a collapsing economy and helped prevent another Great Depression. Thank you. Are there any questions?
What was the feeling of the people when TARP